All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check fam? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning, a weekend morning, checking these buttons. Thank you guys for tuning in. Chapters down below if you want to skip around. Of course, that sub button right there on the race to 60K. Thank you guys for all the amazing love. And we got some hot ones, a continuation. Didn't really expect this, but it's here, so we got to talk about it. Ladies and gents, without further ado, let's go. All right, now into them Sonicbox versus Waka Flocka, Where's My Money? Part 2, buttons that need to be checked. So we talked about it last, right? By the way, we dropped a video late last night because I had some technical difficulties, but if you guys want to check that out, it is definitely on the channel. Anyway, for this one, we dropped it, I believe, on Friday. We kind of let things cool down because honestly, I didn't think it was going to go anywhere else. It looks like both sides were determined to go to court, right? To, kind of see what's going to happen with this money. On one side, you had Sonic Fox publicly declaring, "Where's my money? You've been ghosting me. You technically have only paid me half." And on the other side, you had Team Nobi, which consists of Waka Flocka and Fashun. And they were coming from the perspective as, no, we don't owe you the money because you broke the contract. The contract was breached, therefore null and void. And from there, it got deep, some of it got personal, and it just kept airing out, and it pretty much ended with, "I'll see you in court," from both sides. Then we have a continuation, and I noticed too on the last one, which I didn't include on the last video, but there was a moment where Fashun from Team Nobi was saying, tell Sonic to post his stubs, right? His receipt from CashApp, and everybody will see that I paid him. Sonic actually posted that, and on the screenshot you can see he was paid $5,000. It says for one half of the payment, and down below he was paid again. I guess this was the first payment of $1,250, and if I'm not mistaken, which we'll learn here in a second, that $1,250 was for, I think, travel expenses for hotel and whatnot. Okay, so it picks up the next day, and the reason why this hits a new level is because Waka Flocka actually responds. You remember that first video? We didn't hear anything of Waka Flocka. Matter of fact, I watched it again and I was like, oh shit, that's right. Waka didn't say anything. So I was real curious, as I'm sure a lot of you may be, like, well, what's he gonna say? What does he think about all this? And now we finally have it, but it starts right here, right? Sonic Fox posts this saying, "Anywho, FGC friends, as enticing as it is to dunk on this man, don't interact with him. I already gave him a deadline to send payments. If it's not met, we will simply go to court. I know what he is saying is wrong, but it's okay. I already have evidence, just a waiting game now. The obligations he's claiming I failed to do are simply untrue. I already have it screenshotted, so don't worry. I'll let the judge tell me instead if I failed obligations instead of him." Then we get a response, and none other from who? Waka Flocka. He actually weighs in, and like I said, I was real curious because I didn't know what side or perspective he was gonna have. Turns out, well, let's read it. "Sonic, you 100% wrong, and I only love FGC because of love and equality, but what you displayed and are displaying is wrong. You told me FGC ain't about money, but you showing me different with this false narrative. Why wait to the end of the month? Do it now. I call cap. Hashtag Waka said, damn." This man said, let's rewind it. He said, you talking about I could see you in court or deadline and whatnot. He was like, why wait to the end of the month? Which I guess that's the deadline they're talking about. He's like, do it now. And then before that, he said, you told me FGC ain't about the money, but you're showing me different with this false narrative. Okay, and of course we have different responses. Sonic responds again, but I noticed Team Spooky, right? Y'all know Team Spooky. He actually responded to that Waka tweet. He says, did you agree to fight for 10K or not? Your boy also left 2 prominent community members hanging he invited in the first place who are too nice to call out what is happening. He's damaging your reputation heavily among outside observers like me. Good luck. Then you see others responding under that as well. I mean, basically saying kind of the same train of thought, right? They're like, it's not about the money, but it's about the principle. And others are like, stop being corny and tell your man to pay up. And I see down below saying, you told me FGC ain't about the money, but you're showing me different with this false narrative. God forbid Sonic Fox wants to get the full amount of money. But then Sonic responds as well, saying it's actually been 3 months, LOL. And if you can't fulfill a contract you signed, maybe don't sign it next time. Then we got Fashun again, right? The other half of Nobi Gaming. He says, exactly, that's why you're on X seeing an audience when you still cannot prove that you did not breach. My legal team is waiting for you to provide the evidence via email. Stop running on X with the cap. Then Sonic responds to that saying, not giving you any ammunition. Sorry, see you in court, LOL. And underneath that, Saint Nobody responds saying, all he's really saying is that he doesn't have a legal team, or at least not a competent one, it's up to him to establish that you breached. Not for him to prove you don't. Not for you to prove you don't. Sonic responds saying, exactly, LOL. I'm simply going to prove I didn't before a judge, not before him. But it's not over because it gets even deeper. Fashun responds again, and this is a little lengthy one. So as always, relax, kick your feet up, and let Uncle Nesto's voice take you home. So Fashun posted this saying, let's stick to the facts. Even with the venue change that everyone was notified of, I stood by the original agreement and I paid everybody. But also, based on that agreement, Sonic breached it. Not me. Sonic obligations were not the same as other talent because he was the face of the event. Our team initially spoke about the breach after the event because these obligations could not be considered a breach until after the event was completed, and then we had to assess and look over everything. We paid him half of the $10,000, as you can see on the Cash App statement, which is fair considered he did not fulfill his obligations. So Sonic was paid a total of $6,250. We paid him $1,250, which is that what we were talking about earlier, just for the hotel and travel accommodations. Once Sonic was released from EG, we still proceeded to help him sustain his livelihood with deals we had secured to sign him to Nobi, in which he declined, which could have made up the difference of money he breached his own contract on. So Sonic did not meet all the obligations of the event, but we tried to help Sonic make up the difference by signing him. We were very consistent to sign him because we knew the deals that we were working on for Sonic, which had the potential to exceed the amount he was making with his contract at EG. So our team was very proud of the quick efforts that we made on Sonic's behalf, which he declined, unfortunately, for his own personal reasons. We even got Sonic confirmed to present at the Esports Award, but Sonic also declined that opportunity as well. Afterwards, we just left it alone and let Sonic go their way because Sonic had two opportunities to make the money. But he first breached the contract of the event, then he declined the opportunities we set up for him later. Sonic is not owed any more money. Sonic had obligations that were not met, and Sonic is aware. Okay, and it's a wrap. As of right now, those were the last things said. Now, obviously, by the time this video is released, there could be more things aired, but that's pretty much where it lies. I would think it's safe bet now, unless some crazy ass information comes through, that they're probably not gonna talk no more, because it looks like Team Nobi, you know, Waka and Fashun, they're very heavily on their stance saying, no, we're right. We see these contracts, we believe you did not fulfill. If you're gonna go to court, why wait? Do it now. And then Sonic's on that other side basically saying that as well, saying, all right, then we're gonna have to go to court because I know damn well you owe me the money and, you know, I'm willing to tell it to a judge. The only way, honestly, I could see something else popping off is if somebody else, this is kind of something I just thought of right now, if somebody else in the community were to come forward with like a testimony or like more information, then I could see this popping off on social media all over again. But for now, I think it's a pretty safe bet that it's gonna kind of lie where it is. I noticed others kind of responding to this on both sides of the fence. There's one person here that says, now you see why the FGC can't grow. Sonic claimed money doesn't matter and it's about the love for all. Then he proved the opposite by wanting all his money and says he didn't sign because you endorsed Trump. He owns some bullshit in the NRS bandwagons, whatever he says. Then I noticed somebody else on the opposite side responding as well. I don't think it was to this tweet, I think it was to another, saying, are these obligations in the room with us now? The Cash App says first half. All the ads for your event say 10K. Waka said 10K, you said 10K. Seems like this is revenge for Sonic not choosing to join your team. Not sure why you'd pay anything to Sonic if something was amiss. And then in the middle of all this, I just thought it was interesting, right? I noticed that Sonic was like supporting an event, literally that I think just went on yesterday with the Kill Sage, right? The Kill Sage posted this saying, mixed major 5K pot, Sonic Fox with the surprise 2K. Come through. Literally, as I was reading the story, I noticed the Kill Sage posted this and I was like, holy shit. All right, I guess he's just dropping 2 G's like that. And wrapping it up, back to this, how y'all feeling, man? This is crazy because I was, honest, very curious. I was like, I noticed Waka didn't respond. Obviously, he's probably busy, right? I know he still goes on tours and whatnot. So I didn't know. Honestly, I thought it can go either way. This response, let me keep it 100 with you. I didn't expect it. I didn't. No, I thought it was gonna be like more cordial, you know, but then again, once again, it's not my company. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking as an outsider, you know what I'm saying? So him and Fashun are on the same mindset with this contract. So I'm confused on one hand, right? Because I keep saying, what I keep thinking is there has to be something they know that I don't. There has to be something they know that we don't, right? But on the same hand, it seems like everything that has been said to breach or to break the contract has already been said, right? Because they've made bullet points. But even with that, I keep thinking, well, there has to be something else, right? Is that just me, or are y'all feeling the same way? So when I imagined Waka finally responding, I thought it was gonna be more of like, hey, let's all talk about this, you know what I'm saying? Let's go into DMs and we'll work it out. Honestly, because of the vibe that they had at the venue, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was friends. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about all that shit. If y'all wanna know the way I feel, you can watch the last video because it's exhausting. It literally took everything out of me. So anyway, I'm not gonna keep it too long on that tip, but what I will say is I thought it was gonna be more like that. More like, hey, let's calm down and let's talk about this. I did not expect a response like that. But it happened, then you saw the rebuttal, then more and this and that, and now we're here. It looks like court, unfortunately, is probably going to happen and is in the near future for all parties involved. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of the biggest grudge match, aka beef sets button part 2 that need to be checked. Y'all remember, earlier this year, hell, not too long ago, just like maybe a month or two ago, we had Sikander, right? One of the best subs in the NRS community versus I'm Still the Daddy, one of the best guiles in the Street Fighter community, right? For some reason, I guess, I'm Still the Daddy. He's been playing some MK1. They started talking shit, and then they played. They've ran the set. I want to say they've got 2 beef sets at least twice, right? That they have 2 grudge sets. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm Still the Daddy won some matches, right? But I think with the ones that were ran on Foxy Grandpa's stream, Sikander actually won those. And he continued talking shit. Both sides these guys really don't like each other. They don't like each other to the point where they're gonna do a part 3, but this time they put in some big money on it. And I'm Still the Daddy has had some legendary money matches with Smug. Then he actually drops a video. Let's check it out.
Right, you know what time it is, right? Opportunity to play Sikander again tomorrow night. Finally take out this Linkway scumbag once and for all. You vampire, little cockroach. We got unfinished business either way. I know you beat me last time, right? I couldn't defend myself on the mic. You made me look like an idiot. You shat on the army. We got unfinished business. I don't know how I've got the opportunity to play you again. And for 500, listen to this, little worm. You best be on the mic tomorrow, Sikander, my brother. You best be on the mic, right? Not hiding in your little cupboard like a little coward you are. Bro, I hope to see people tuned in because I ain't got the most broken team in the game no more. And there's a whole new strategy. I don't even think that team was even working against him. So look, I got an opportunity. He's beaten me twice. Is he going to beat me 3 times? Like, I could have took him out the first time, right? And I'm going back to that. This is going to be totally different this time. And you best be there, ready for me, bro. I know a lot of people want me to take this guy down. I know some people don't. I know some people will think it's stupid me doing this again, but you don't know. That affected me mentally, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, right? Tomorrow night, you best be on that mic ready for me, bro. And my Baraka. My Baraka wants to gut you out. So you can run around and try to do your little clone and all that, and get your Kun Lao hat out. Bro, this time here, mate, it's going to be different. Game wasn't even out that long. I think my team's going to break you down, Sikander, my brother. We're going to finally bury you, little worm, all right? So hopefully you see people tuned in on Foxy Grandpa's stream. Time will be announced. We're doing it on my terms now, not 3 o'clock in the morning. When you just woke up out your coffin. All right, Sonny Jim? I'll be there tomorrow, and I hope people are going to enjoy this one. Because I'm going to enjoy it. We're thinking this one over my mind. You just best be on the mic talking as well. You best be talking, Not hiding in the little cupboard. You best be talking, and I will be talking. I won't be off the mic. I'll be there 100%. Every time I'm gutting you, I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be talking the whole way through it. You best be ready for me, vampire. Someone give me an opportunity to actually take you down, mate. So let's finally do it. For the Sikander haters, you little Sikander fangirls. We're gonna take your little grandmaster down finally. Watch, the German was gonna have him, this Street Fighter player. You watch.
Okay, there you have it. I'm Still the Daddy does not disappoint. He kept calling him a vampire. I don't know why. I think he said I remember last time he said he looks like something from the Addams Family. And then he kept calling him a vampire. Sikander likes to talk that shit as well. And I want to go on the record. I like both of these guys. And I know I sound like a broken record saying that shit because of the last story. But real talk, I've only had a few interactions with I'm Still the Daddy, and he was always cool with me. Hell, he was cool with me before Button Check ever existed. Sikander, I've covered some of his stories in the past couple of years, and he's been cool with me as well. So I'm hoping for a good show is what the hell I'm trying to say. Then Sikander, being Sikander, you know he wasn't gonna let that slide. He made a video as well. Let's check it out.
Tomorrow I will send you to the coldest hell. Tomorrow I will deliver your spine to the Grand Master. That's right. You will be dealt with tomorrow in a Lin Kuei fashion. And guess what? There are 2 things you need to know, ISDD. Number 1, you have been fundamentally downloaded. This means whatever move you make in this game, I will foresee it. And I will destroy you before you'll even have a chance. I understand your gameplay, your mind, what you're gonna do. This is why I destroyed you in the last 2 sets. And in the 3rd one, you will not last a second with me. You're still going to lose again for the 3rd time. But this time it's for $500. So I'm taking 500 home. And you're gonna sit there in embarrassment again. Understand it, and most importantly, I still hate you. That's right, I still hate you. Why? 'Cause I know how much shit you would have talked to me if you won the last 2 sets. That's right, you said it mentally hurt you to not beat me. I am way more stronger than you mentally. I'm playing the shittest character in the game. And I've been fighting these top 7 characters every day, losing my mind, and I'm still going to play him. I'm not dropping him. Be prepared, Mr. ISDD. Your Mortal Kombat career ends tomorrow. I can't believe you want to do this for the 3rd time. Best believe my mic is going to be on. I will bag you and fatal you every match, you little worm. Now fuck yourself, you worthless dog.
Oh my God, how could you not... How could you not enjoy this? I know there's certain comments, and I'll show them on the screen. Some people think, hey, this is cool, we're looking forward to it. Others are like, I know some people say, hey, this was corny or whatnot, or they thought one of the mask or whatever. Listen, like I said with the 3-on-3 and Guilty Gear, some people are like looking at the negative sides that there might be. What else are we doing right now? We're online more than ever, right? Which a lot of people think is taking the hype away from the FGC. We need shit like this. Like, let me know if you think I'm wrong. We need shit like this. We need WWE, UFC, in the game, type, vibe, talking shit, bad guys, good guys. We need it. This right here, I love it. Now they got to the point where they put enough money to back. That's how much they believe themselves. And best believe, win, lose, or draw, somebody about to win, somebody about to lose $500, because that's how we do it in the FGC. So with that being said, it's going down tonight, right? That's what they were saying. I don't think it's been announced the time yet. Let me check real quick. The link is going to be down low for Foxy Stream. Check it out. It's probably going to be sometime tonight. I would imagine. I don't know the time difference, but either way, link down below. They said they're going to leave them mics on, so you already know it's going to be so much shit. It's going to be so much smoke. It's going to be smoke coming from your computers. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see Twitter on fire because that's how much smoke these guys want. Either way, I enjoy it. And yo, Foxy Grandpa, Sikander, I'm still the daddy. Thank you. And that it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you were feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love supporting on the channel. Once again, on the race to 60K Patreon, we just dropped a video today. By the time you watch this, if it hasn't uploaded, it'll be there in about an hour or so. Thank you guys. I'm getting tongue-tied. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We're closer to the Christmas giveaway with the Hitbox giveaway and the cross-up giveaway. Information down below. There's actual whole video dedicated to that. So anyway, love you guys forever. We will see you soon. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. I already said that. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Oh my God. We win. We win. We win. You know why? You know who wins here? I'm still the daddy doesn't win. Sikander doesn't win. We win. Do you not understand what we're seeing? We win. FGC, entertainment, hype, shit talking, WWE type shit. We win. Entertainment, FGC, y'all are welcome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for doing this shit. I love it. I love the theatrics. I love it.